Alright, good morning everybody. Clifford here with Fox It Outdoors. It's about 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday I think today's the 24th. I don't remember. Oh, 23rd. Anyways, it's about 83 degrees out here today. Not too bad. It's going to be a perfect day to do some yard work. I'm planning on helping out my neighbor with some her yard work. She's got a lot to do, and figured I'd give him a hand today because I've got pretty much nothing else to do other than do a short little harvest video. Everything got watered yesterday really well, so today I'm not too focused on getting any of my plants watered. Other than that, today like I said, we're just going to do a little harvesting video. This is about 3 weeks later from 2 weeks later from the previous post, which will be posted accordingly. Would be last week. Asked if you guys wanted to do a harvest video. I'm most likely just going to assume that you guys wanted to see one, so we'll get that underway here in just a second. I do not have a harvesting basket, so we'll just be using a harvesting bag, aka one of the thick reusable bags that they've been putting in the grocery stores to cut down on plastic waste. So let's get this underway. Let me grab you guys, get you turned around over here, and we will start heading over to the garden. We've got quite a bit today to pull out. Doing really well in the garden this year, or this season. Well, to be honest, this is the first real season I've actually tried to grow stuff, but everything is doing absolutely spectacular. So let me get you guys flipped around and we'll get this started. So first and foremost, I have my little compost pile here. Recently, I actually just transplanted a bunch of corn. I had chucked one of these little failed corn cobs into my compost bin, and over the last couple of weeks, I've actually noticed it was back here in this corner. See, look, here's another one. I was actually getting the corn was actually starting to germinate and grow in this little pile. So the ones that were growing off of this, I just plucked them off, and I'll go show you where I planted them. I actually planted them in my second silver shorty. You see here, I've got my one shorty there, my one shorty there. I finished this guy off a couple of days ago. Added a little bit more dirt to him. I still need to put about another 1.5 feet of dirt in that one. That one's not even full yet, but right now it is what it is, and I will get that eventually. But you'll see here I have green growing already in there. Those are actually radishes. I planted those about a week ago, and they're already popping up. I have carrots on this side. I'm going to do a half and half on this one. You guys can see though, and my half mark is right there. It's actually supposed to go straight down this way. But had a couple of migrate over, so it's not going to hurt too much. This guy will grow, he'll do what he does, and then he'll be done with it. But yeah, I've got all of these in here, and these were actually not from the bag. Actually, no, I stand corrected. Yeah, these ones actually were from the seed bag of radishes that I had. So I just kind of sprinkled them in there and covered them with a little bit of sand, watered them, kind of poked all the ones down that floated to the top, because dry seeds like to float since there's no moisture in them. So I just pushed them down a little bit into the dirt, and they started popping up. You'll see here I've got right here is actually a finger indent. You can see I've got one back there too, and they're growing out of them. It's not even phasing it any. You can plant these things about a ½ inch down and they'll still pop up. It'll take them a little extra longer. And yes, I said a little extra longer. Pardon my English. But it does take them just a slight bit longer to grow if you push them down farther. But anywho's, so here's what we got over here. I've got all my little corns. I've got one there, put one in the middle, got one back there, one there, one here, one there, one back there, one here, one in the corner, one in the middle. I got one back here, but I kind of broke it, so we'll see if it continues to grow, and then I've got a little one there. So all in all, I have 10 new corn stalks growing. we'll see how well they do. I'm hoping they grow nice and straight. This one's a little crooked, so I'm going to have to reset him. There we go. But yeah, potatoes are growing nicely over here. Doing all right over there. This guy, as you can see here, is just absolutely taken off. I've been, little by little, I'm weaving the branches, all the new growth. This is all new growth here. All the tendrils, reaches, whatever you want to call them. New growth it is for the moment. I got another one down here. I'll start weaving him in the back. But I'm just basically weaving it through this lattice work to get a nice, thick, full screen. I was planning on taking and getting 2 more of these bushes and setting them over there, but I'm thinking that the way this is going, I might just take one of the branches, one of the new growths, try to germinate or try to get it to root, and then set them over there. Because I was thinking of, like I said, just making lattice work on this side and then just going all the way across and just creating a nice green wall. But I may or may not do that. We'll see. Really, the one we're doing it on this side is because there's a couch right there. The TV's on that side. So folks don't like to have people see into there, which ain't too bad when you're driving by at an angle. You can't really see, but when you get more or less in the front, you know, lights on inside, you can see inside fairly well. But I digress on that one. We'll go a quick little thing here. I've got my pecan tree growing, and yes, it's one pecan tree. It just split into 2 main stems, which is really odd. My onions are doing really well in their new pots. They've been doing so for the last couple of weeks. My other pecan tree starting to finally get some decent new growth on here. I've got my carrots are now out in the sun completely. Well, they will be in the sun once it actually reaches past the top of the house. My dwarf Fuji apple tree, so there you go, my ultra dwarf Fuji apple, which I would like to say is anything but dwarf. This thing's probably grown 2 feet since I bought it. All of this nice fuzzy leaves. This thing went from here to there in like 3 weeks. I was growing like another foot, and it's just going to keep going. Look, I've got all of that is new up there. All of this is going. Hopefully next year I'll actually have apples off of this thing. I highly doubt I'm going to get anything this year, but one can always hold out hope. Let's see, we'll do a quick over this way. Don't care if you guys see my license plate. Not like I have anything worth value. My mint is coming back up. So I've now officially learned 100% that you can trim this stuff down once it's grown, cut it, and it'll regrow on its own. And it'll do quite well. But anywhoos, let's get you back over this way. Go get our harvesting bag and tools, and we're gonna go pull us out some stuff after I stomp on an ant. I hate red ants. They're everywhere in my yard. I do not like letting red ants establish in my yard because they will become an absolute nuisance. So I see them, I stomp on them. Oh, missed it. So the erratic motion, ladies and gentlemen, is me stomping on red ants. So I hate these things. And they're everywhere today. Holy smokes. I usually see 4 or 5 in my yard, but dude, I've already squished like 20 of them. Look, and they're still coming. I know where they're coming from. I'm gonna have to go drop some poison off at the neighbor's property. It's almost guaranteed they're coming from over here. Because there's usually a big old red ant hill on this side of the neighbor's house. And if they're not coming from over here, oh yeah, look at these. I got them all over the place. Look, red ants everywhere. So the nest is somewhere over here. I'll find out 100% where it is later, and I'll get rid of them. I got some ant poison that works really well on those things. It'll pretty much wipe out that nest in about a day. But anywhoos, let's get over here. We've got the bean wall still going absolutely strong. It's not even slowing down over here. I've got some cantaloupes growing. Check this out. I've got some really nice ones going here. This one's sort of a failed one. This one grew and then just kind of stunted and went funky. But I got this guy trailing up nicely now on his own strings. This one kind of sort of stunted itself. I think I screwed up and I cut the wrong end off of the plant and it stunted the plant growth. But other than that, I mean, look, this is a nice, that's already just about softball size. Ooh, look, I have a little friend right there. See if I can see him. Where's he at? He's over there somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's right at the top of the shadow in the middle of the screen. Right near the bottom. Little lizard friend. I'm good with that. And then I've got another melon down here doing absolutely fantastic. So these are either my honeydews or these are the cantaloupes. Again, this plant just volunteered itself over here out of nowhere. I haven't put anything in this section of dirt since the beginning of the year. So how these got over here and grew, I have no clue. But here we go. We've got the basil going like crazy. I'm probably just going to come out today and hit it with the hedge trimmer, round everything off, trim it all down. Unfortunately, I'm going to end up losing all of my little fun pollinators. I've got bumblebees everywhere on this thing. I'll come out here and there'll be like 5 or 6 of them sometimes. Like there's another one. Let's see, where'd he go? They're everywhere in here. I'll brush the stuff aside and they'll be popping out left and right. But let's see what we got down here. We've got stringer touched me in the back of the neck. I thought a bug landed on me. Oop, I got garbage stink beetle over here, which is now in the street. Oh, and he got me. Ugh, I'm gonna have that stink on me. But got ladybugs everywhere. Little ladybug there. They'll be all over my zucchini plants. But yeah, I have absolutely massively healthy zucchini plants. Despite the abundance of bugs and stuff on them, check this out. Look at that guy down there. That is a huge zucchini. Oh man, I got 2 of them. So I got 2 zucchinis on that one. I've got a little guy growing right there. I've got beans galore. Like literally beans galore. I've got probably 70 or 80 beans on here that I can see already. Look at this. Look at this massive guy down here. Absolutely honking huge. I got something on here. I don't know what it is, but let's see. It's hard to get in here. This thing is so thick. Yeah, I've got 2 of them in there I'm going to have to pull out. I've got another one down on the bottom, but it looks like it died. But yeah, anyways. I've got some radishes over here. We'll be pulling some of these guys out today. I've got some really good sized ones. Like I said, these are, I think these ones were the garden giants or the breakfast radishes. I don't remember. I planted one of the 2 varieties. Got bell peppers growing over here on my little ones, even though these are completely shaded off from this psychotically massive bush. And mind you, folks, this is not one basil plant. There's probably 30 or 40 of them in here. Ooh, and check this out. Nice young praying mantis over here, feasting on the bugs. But I did see an annoying pest over here. I'm gonna try to grab him before he, oh, dang it, he jumped away. Had a grasshopper in here. I'm not too worried about the grasshoppers eating my basil. They seem to not touch it at all. But yeah, I went and trimmed 20 minutes out here the other day and you can't even tell I did anything. But anywho's, let's go and get these absolutely ridiculously huge zucchinis out of my plant here. And let me see if I can get you guys set up so you can watch. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can zoom in very well, so yeah, you guys can see the zucchinis right there. Oh, and there's my little lizard friend running around on the ground. You can see him at the bottom of the screen, just barely. Zoomed in right there. I know it ain't much, I'm sorry folks, but it is what it is. I can't do too much about it because I don't have ultra focus on my camera. There we go, finally. So let's go digging in here and let's get this these zucchinis out. I got to worry about the bees, but the bumblebees aren't really going to touch me because I'm not pestering them. So as long as I don't disturb them too much, they'll leave me alone. Alright, check that guy out. That's probably about 3 pounds right there. It feels about 3 pounds. Let me get him in the bag right away. I'd let him leave for my lizard, but I don't want my lizard friend getting them. And then, like I said, I got another one down here. I gotta find where the stem is at. There it is. These things are buried in here. I think I'm just gonna break it off. Can't get to the stem enough. There's too much growth. We've had a stink bug on there. That one's about 2-3 pounds as well. These things are absolutely massive. There's my hand. This thing's about 1 foot long, easy. Yep. I think I had one more. We gotta go to the other side, so let's go make our journey to the other end. We'll go pick that one. I swear, this is like 6 pounds worth of stuff already in my pocket. Like I can just feel it. Let's see. Guys won't be able to see it, unfortunately, but we'll get in here and trim this guy out. Oh, God. Got little caterpillars all over this thing. I'm going to have to wash this guy, but look at that. Look at the size of that thing. That one feels like it's 4 pounds. Easy. Got another one in there. I'll go harvest him in about a week. In a week's time. See, I'm not seeing anything down on the bottom just yet. So let's get you repositioned so y'all can watch me pull out some little. There we go. That's actually a good spot for you. Not too bad. Get some of the radishes out. Now let's see what we got here. Got nice little radish there. Little radish there. Definitely a little radish. But a little radish is better than no radish. Let's see. A couple little ones. I got a big old fat guy over here. Oh yeah, see the good sized radish. They're not absolutely, you know, massive, but for what it's worth, at least I'm getting food. Oh, here we go. There's another big one. Somewhat big one. So a good couple of radishes. I'm going to let some of the rest of these grow a little bit more, just so they can get a little bigger. Yeah, I got a couple of little ones on the sides here, but I'm going to let them grow a tad bit. I've got more radishes growing everywhere, but I wanted to just do a little bit of a harvest for some of these guys. Get those in the harvest bag. Grab our snippies. Pick you guys up, and we're going to go wander off over here. Head over to our pepper plants. I got some good bell peppers here. I've got some red ones down here. I think these are hot peppers. I've got another massive bell pepper here. I got a good one, 2 right there on this plant. My pepper plants are doing absolutely fantastic this year. Or well, now. And let's see, I've got red bell peppers down here, and I'm still fairly certain these are chocolate habaneros or something. I don't know, I've never seen purple bell peppers. I really got to eat one of those just to see what it tastes like, but maybe they actually do make purple bell peppers. I haven't a clue. Got some nice, lovely red ones on this side. Sorry about that. And then I got 2 little ones down here in the bottom. And I got a couple more on this side. I just got a ladybug friend over here. And my eggplants are going absolutely bonkers. I can't stop them from growing. But the main reason why we're on this planter is to pull out this guy right here. I have this absolutely massive daikon radish chilling in the corner here. And I want you guys to see me pull it. So I'm just gonna trim off some of the bottom foliage so y'all can see it. I have ladybugs everywhere over here all of a sudden. There are tons of them. Alright, so here goes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna pull this bad boy out. And that right there, folks, is a daikon radish. A good sized one. That thing was actually pushing itself out of the ground because it was actually hitting the stuff I had in the compost bin, or down at the bottom of this. I have, the way it's set up is I have a layer of hard bark. Then I put a layer of leaves, like mulched leaves, more bark, and then the last of the leaves I had. So yeah, I'm actually pleased with this. The first ones didn't do so well. They just kind of, they grew and then went to seed right away. Oop, I got another ladybug friend in there. Get them out. I don't want the ladybugs popping into the house, although it would be nice to have them eat some of the bugs on the inside of plants. But yeah, oh, come on. There we goes. We got ourselves a nice daikon radish. Just gonna twist everything off, leave all that here. So I'm just going to leave all the leaf litter here. I'll put that in the compost pile later. Once again, nice daikon radish. That'll make for some nice soup. Sorry for the erratic movements. Again, I do not have my own camera crew, so I have to do this on my own. All right, now we're going to pull out some other ones. I've got this guy right here. Absolutely ginormous carrot. We'll see how big he is. Oh man, he is a stumpy. I'm going to stick him back in there. He's a stumpy carrot. He's not even a full-grown carrot. I just yanked him out. He's a stumpy. He's like 2 inches tall. I got a little one next to it. Let's pull this guy out and see what he does. Hey, there we go. Check that out. Nice sized carrot on that one. Let's see if maybe this one's a good one. Another nice one. I'll pull out the one right next to it. Oh man, I've got a good set of carrots. Ooh, check this out. I got another one right here. Well, it's a short, fat one, but that's a good sized carrot. I'm not going to complain about the size on that one. Oh, I got a little tiny one here. Could have let him grow a little longer. Let's go and pull out this guy here. Another little short one. Yeah, that guy's going to be a little one. Just going to leave those guys growing a bit more. Yeah, I got some decent ones in here and some little ones. I might have a decent one over here. Nope. I do have another one on this side I wanted to pull out. There's like 3 of them here. I wanted to pull this one out. I got... This guy's absolutely massive right here. Oh, look at that guy. Oh man, he got so big he split. It's like it actually split. That's how fat he got. But man, that is one beast of a carrot. I think this guy's gonna be a good one too. Nah, little shorty. I do got this guy here. Hopefully he's a big one. Yeah. And then we'll pull one more, and I think it's going to be this guy here. I think was the next one I wanted to tug out. Trying to separate these guys so I don't break off any excess leaves. Man, he's a fat one too. Ugh, that. Short and fat. Oh, well, you know what? Let's pull out the one right behind it. Oh, look at that. Oh man, I can already smell these. Just pulling them out of the ground, I can smell them. So all in all, I would actually say I'm not doing too bad for a container gardener. I've got some, looks like a yellow carrot, a bunch of red ones. That's probably, I don't know, maybe a pound and a half of carrot there. Plus the little ones I have over here. And I'd say these are probably about 8 ounces, give or take, all of these. But I would have to say I'm fairly happy with the harvesting on these. I've got some good carrots here. I got flies and bugs trying to land on me crazily, like everywhere. But yeah, let's see if maybe we can get another carrot that's fairly decent. We'll go over here. I've got some growing on this side. Oh, you know what? Let's pull this guy out. He's a big old fat radish too. I've been waiting to yank this one out for you guys. Look at that. Decent sized radish on that one. I'll throw them on my carrots. We've got more growing in here, left and right. Let's check to see how this guy's doing. We're gonna pull this one out. Bugs landing on me. Ugh. Ooh, that one had branched off in an odd spot and broke off right there. But look, I've got tons of little carrots. I'm actually doing really well on the carrots this year. I tried growing the, oh, here's another one. Check this one out. Let's get this guy out. Oh snap, folks, check this out. My carrot's got legs. He's trying to dance his way into your hearts. Whoa! And there he goes. Anywho's, enough with the bad comedy. That was pretty much it. I've got some mescalune over there. Mescalune I've got to harvest as well. I don't think you guys want to watch me cut lettuce. That's pretty much just going to be one clip and go. I've got more carrots in there. We'll see how these guys are going to do. I don't want to harvest too many of my carrots because I can't eat them that fast. But I do have some more back in here, and I have a feeling that some of these are going to be really big when I'm done. And I do have about 4 or 5 more in there. I'm just going to let them grow and do what they do. Aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you stuck around this long, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Share this out with friends and family. Anybody you know who is also doing small container gardening in the desert, send them my way. If you've got any new gardeners, send them my way. I can give them help them out with some pointers and whatnot. Aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Fox It Outdoors signing off. And actually, before I go, just another reminder, folks, when I hit 500 subs, I will be doing another follower donation, as it's going to be notified for us lately due to YouTube's stupid restrictions. But yeah, once I get 500s, I'll be doing another donation. Until then, y'all have a great afternoon. This is going to be Fox It Outdoors, actually signing off.